What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive. And of course, Paid to Drive Vlogs coming at you with another new video. Hope you're doing great out there. If you drive for apps like Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you are in the right place, my friends, to stay up to date with what's going on in the gig economy. So get started right now for free. Hit that red subscribe button down below and tap that little notification bell on the top right over there and set it to all so you're always notified when I post something new. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And let's jump into the email. Thornton Melon, Triple Lindy style. So this comes from Devin. Devin has actually written in not too long ago. So Devin, thank you for the message here. So Devin says the following. I want all the participation in the chat and in the comments with this one. So they said, hey, Pete, I love the channel. Thank you, Devin. I was wondering if you have encountered an issue just like this or something similar to this. So everybody listen up. Today I was working and I received a $28 shop and deliver Walgreens order for which I had to drive 16.9 miles. And I'll be honest, Devin, that's a little far for that kind of a payout. $28 is great, but also the one that you have to do a shop and deliver, I mean, I guess that's your prerogative, but I wouldn't have taken that. When I got to the store, the order went down to $15, which I didn't notice until I went to the checkout counter to pay for it with my red card. Now that right there is a huge red flag, that it went from $28 to $15. That myself, I have never seen before. So everybody in the chat or the comments, have you ever seen a situation where the payout, the original payout was $28 or whatever, and then it drastically went down? This one went down by like 13 bucks, which is very strange. Now, what I'm wondering is this isolated because an isolated situation that it is a shop and deliver order, or is this just a glitch or something? I go to pay for the order and the red card was declined, of course. So I contacted support after trying a couple of times. The support agent then told me to pay for the order out of pocket. Do not do that, guys. Seriously, where you pay for it with your card and then they reimburse you. Don't do that. I know so many people who do, but don't. It's too risky. Out of pocket, which was a total of $75.58 total. And when I explained I was unable to, I was unassigned from the order, and instead of $14 half pay, I was only paid $7.75 for my time, which I am more than sure led to me missing out on better orders, and the area I was in was out of my area that I typically work in. So needless to say, I was very upset with the outcome. Now, let me just stop you right there. You drove 16.9 miles. Let's just round that up to 17, okay? If you had gotten the $28, okay, but at the same time, you weren't in an area that you normally work in, so that means you typically have to drive back the 17 miles, okay? Then when it went down to $15 for whatever reason, you only got the half pay for that, which was $7.75. So it's like you really got screwed over on that, you know? And that sucks, Devin. That really does. I'm sorry that happened to you, but here's one thing you need to take from this situation. Anytime in life you are in a bad situation or you make a mistake, you have to look back and instead of just getting angry and saying, well, why me? Why did this happen? Look at it as this was a learning experience. Now I know what not to do in the future to avoid a problem like this. So Devin finishes the email saying, have you ever encountered this issue before? If not, or even if so, what should I do if I can do anything at all? Firstly, I would try and contact DoorDash support again and see if you can get maybe a manager or a higher up or something like that, a supervisor. Just ask, hi, can I speak to a manager? Can I please speak to your supervisor? You know, maybe they can escalate it or something, but I don't understand why it dropped from $28 to $15 unless the customer maybe was able to modify the order and maybe remove some items, or maybe they saw that some of the items were out of stock or something, so it may have affected your payout somehow. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I have not encountered this issue myself. So everybody in the chat or the comments, Have you ever encountered a problem like this where the payout was something higher, and then by the time you finished it up, it was lower? Then you had an issue where the card got declined, you know, the red card. Let me know, guys, if this has ever happened so we can get back to Devin. And if Devin, if you're here in the chat or the comments, thank you for submitting this, because that's incredibly frustrating, man, to only get $775 after driving 17 miles and then having to drive 17 miles back. What is that, like 34 miles round trip? That's out of control, dude. No way. I wouldn't be doing that. But in the future, guys, if you ever want to send me anything, send an email to paydodrivestories@gmail.com. That's the best place to reach me, just like Devin did. Or you can message me through the Patreon app at patreon.com/paid2drive. Link is in the description or in the pin top comment if you want to sign up. And as a perk, my way of saying thank you, anyone who signs up on Patreon, I will give you shout outs in all my new videos like I'm about to do right now. So when you hear your name called, say, "Hey Pete, I heard my name." And we've got Samantha Mikles, Brian Pomeroy, Brian Medina, Heidi Barnes, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Laura Love, Agus, Tom Perry, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Scott Freisner, Sarah Keston, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Joyce Hine, Brian Richardson, Kenny Best, Jenny Thomas, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and you know it, Valerie Brown. That's right, everybody. So big shout outs to all the patrons. Really appreciate you all. Very grateful for all of you. Links down below if you want to sign up on Patreon. And of course, everybody, please make sure to download the Get Upside Gas app. It is a free app for your smartphone so that you can save money at the gas pump. And here's how it works. You download it from the link in the description down below. So it's at the bottom of the description. Click Show More. Go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. And of course, for all your t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies, go check out paydodrivestore.com. That is the official merch store for this channel. Lots of different designs, really comfortable clothes, t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies. That's right. Different colors, sizes, you name it, it's probably there. Paydodrivestore.com. Everything's on sale. Links down below. Go check it out. And if you made it to the end of this video, you know what to do. Leave a comment right now in the chat or the comments down below saying end 306, end 306. Very simple. This just lets me know you made it to the end. And if you haven't yet, which I know you haven't, hit that free red subscribe button down below and tap the notification bell to the right. Set it to all so you're always updated when I post something new. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button on the way out. It just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. So until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling and keep bustling. And we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive. And of course, Paid to Drive vlogs. Thanks for joining us. And drive safe, be well, and as always, until next time, we'll see you on the next one. I gotta work on that outro, right? Seriously.